Welcome back, everybody, into the commentary booth. We are here live for the women's final here in the Fly 2022. Buckle up, little aviators. We are ready for takeoff. It's time for the women's championship here. Both these teams have played each other once. It was extremely competitive. They will meet again here in the final to decide who wins this women's championship here at the Fly 2022. Attica Speed, Annie Seaborn joining me as well. We're just about ready for the opening draw here at the center circle.
I'm surprised Forge haven't gone for Serena Grace on the draw because she's been winning all of them in the tournament. Well, she wins it that way anyway.
They still win that one, and away we go. Forge start us off with the ball, and a fast start here. Forge sprinting for the opposite end. They're looking for an opening goal quickly. Hustle. This is the first game for Hustle in the tournament, men's or women's here today, rather, in the finals. Both teams, men and women, playing in the championship games today, starting with the women's here against Forge. Forge driving, looking for space, doesn't have anything. They're going to be forced back here. Great defense there. Forge struggling to penetrate the interior. They're running out of time as well, and a shot clock violation occurs, and it's Hustle ball. Annie, I think we're starting to see these teams, that's a lot of energy quickly, and Hustle, great defending early.
Fantastic work by Hustle, but also great ball control by Forge, just unable to convert it within the 30 seconds.
Hustle moving it around on the wing with Captain Laura Beeman. At the top now, looking to go inside to the hole, no. They'll be forced back. Hustle, trying, running out of time again. Shot on the ground. Ironman to Loxton Barnard, and it's going to be saved by Emily Chandler. Chandler now will walk this one out, jog it towards the middle line. Remember, in 6v6 lacrosse, goalkeepers cannot cross midfield, or it's a turnover. Dumps it off. Forge on the run now.
Oh.
On the deck, fighting for it. Who's going to come away with it? Zoe Lovabond, number 6 for Forge, picks it up, and they're still with the ball. Ella Cohen. Cohen, drive inside, on the ground. Great save from Dylan Whittington.
Oh, no,
and no, it's actually a goal. No, okay, no goal.
No, they've scored that as a goal.
All right, they will. I saw something fly out from my angle, and I thought it was the ball. 1-0, Forge on top. Great first goal there. Hustle. What can they find? At the top, trying to penetrate the interior, struggling to do so on the left-hand side. Around the crease, moving, intercepted.
Great intercept.
Way we go again for Forge. Zoe Lovebond looking to go forward. They'll slow it down. Emily Chandler. Chandler and Dylan Whittington are the two goalkeepers today. Dylan Whittington is the goalkeeper for Hustle. Emily Chandler for Forge. Both of them have been the loudest players in the tournament. Big save there from Whittington. Hustle get the ball back. And Annie, both of them have been the loudest players in the tournament, and they've been some of the best as well. I think we're in for a goalkeeping battle here today.
Absolutely. Communication is key, especially because there's no lines in. Oh.
Great stop there. Fighting for the shot. No.
Chandler at it. There's no lines, so there's no what we call a fan or anything, so marking. So actually it's quite hard to defend when you don't have those markings with you. So actually having the goalie to really communicate with the defense makes a huge difference.
And then a penalty call there on Emily Chandler. Speaking of great goalkeeping, well, we instantly cursed her there, so I apologize for that one. That's a turnover for Forge. Hustle ball. They'll restart things here at the top. Hustle and Forge have been competing with each other all tournament. These have been the two best teams. 8-11, Forge won on the first day of this competition on Friday. So Forge supposedly have the advantage, but Hustle looking to take that away and finish as champions here today. Hustle in trouble near the top of the hole. No, stolen away. That ball's going to roll back. Can Forge get to it before it goes out? They will. Alice Ripper on it. Ripper, been a big part of the team here. Scored a lot of goals. Double-digit scoring for her so far in this tournament. Alice Ripper driving inside. Takes the shot. Blocked away by Whittington. It's rolling around here. Forge trying to get back. Trying to rake it in. They can't do it. Forced out of bounds. And Hustle ball. Good work there from Anna Boyne for the Hustle squad.
Being taken back. There we are. Jane Lee's on the pitch, coming through. Good use of sub-box.
Jane Lee has been our player to watch for this game today. Korea International, that shot no from Loxton Barnard. But going back to Jane Lee, number 5 for Hustle. She's a Korea International player, and she's just a key part of what they do here today, Annie.
Absolutely. She's probably the most experienced player on the pitch. Don't know how many various World Cups and competitions she's played in. Interesting. She also plays a lot of men's lacrosse as well. she gets in the kit. She gets in goal. She just throws herself into it.
Well, she'll head to the bench here as we have a timeout called. And both teams will head over to their coaching staffs, and they'll look to change things here early on. So we're over 4 minutes into the first quarter, over halfway through, and Annie, only one goal so far, that Forge roller that got past Whittington. Now let's just hear what they're saying in the huddle here on the Forge side.
I believe in every single one of you. We've just got to think with our brains now, yeah?
If she's not on the pitch, we're man on man, okay, and then we push out. Yeah.
Right, let's control that emotion. We're not going to flustered, yeah? Play our game. Oh, there! Here we go!
So we're back here in the commentary box. You could hear Emily Chandler saying, let's control that emotion. Forge looking to make sure they keep control of this game. They've got the early goal. They got the early burst of energy here, Annie, but they need to keep that up today. How important is controlling your energy in the first quarter here in lacrosse for you?
Absolutely. You don't want to get carried away. You don't want to make stupid mistakes. You just want to be nice and reliable, making the right options, taking the right options each time. Oh, unforced error there.
Speaking of the control, there it goes.
There it goes, exactly. You want to dictate the pace of the game. If you're in control, then you, as I said, everything. The other team always on the back foot. Oh, bit of a Hail Mary pass into the middle. Eliza Dennis couldn't quite connect with that.
Hustle struggling to get on the board here early. Forge with the early lead, but again, it's only one goal. Still plenty of time left for both squads. Moving it around quickly is Serena Grace. Grace beats the defender, drives, flips a shot, and it's too far over by about an inch. Good defense there from Jilla Whittington, forcing her to put that over.
Absolutely.
We'll see what Hustle can do here today. In last year's competition, both men's and women's teams for Hustle finished in the third place games. This year, though, both in the finals. Julie Wise driving forward. She'll be forced back over the line. That pass sent in. Chandler with a good interception. Emily Chandler on the run will be forced to slow it down. Lobs the pass up. Lovebond looking to the right side, and it's blocked away by Loxton Barnard. Finally gets it over. Looking for the shot. Takes it. Good save from Whittington off the chest. I would not want to save that one. Forward we go. Wise scoops it up. Gets it over to the middle. Bex Ailes. Ailes is shot wide. Fighting for it. Loxton Barnard with the goalkeeper. Minty Loxton Barnard got it now. Opposite end. Looking for a quick shot. Can't find anything. Flips around, fakes, beats one, tries to beat a second, wide.
I think Emily Chandler's proving the difference in this game. She's being so active in goal, in and out of goal.
We'll have to see how she can manage that the rest of the game. She's had high energy throughout this entire tournament. Can she continue to do that here on the final day of play in their fifth game here at the tournament? With just over 3 quarters left to go. Forge looking for it. Lost the handle. Moving it around. Can Serena Grace find an option? Grace coming inside, push back out. On the shot, blocked away again by Whittington.
Is that going to be a card? Dangerous shot.
You can see the coaches.
Is that red? Serena Grace is out of the game, and she's one of their key players.
Serena Grace out, and like you said, Annie, she's one of the only face-off or draw specialists we have here in the tournament. That's a big loss.
Absolutely.
Oh, man, she looks upset. Hard to blame her. That's a tough way to be forced out of the tournament on that dangerous shot. Is that a red card you would give?
Unfortunately, those are the rules. A dangerous shot, it's difficult because in the sixes format, we don't have that shooting space rule. So normally, if that had happened before she had taken the shot, the whistle would have blown, and it would have been a penalty for her. But the fact that she's chosen to take a shot, you're taking that risk when there is someone in the way.
Man.
It hopefully increases accuracy, but it's so difficult.
Well, you can see Serena Grace from the Wales team, Wales International Lacrosse, also played for Austin Lacrosse. That's a hard way to go. We'll jump over here to the Hustle huddle, so they'll immediately break away. Hustle looking to get back and get another goal to stay back into the game here. And, I mean, this is just, that's a tough way. That took out a lot of momentum, I think, Annie. That red card has really changed the game right now. How do you feel if you're Forge? How do you manage that red card here early?
I think, well, they're probably going to change up their defence. I'll be interested to see what sort of defensive unit they start to play. But I think they've just got to slow down the pace. They've got, 1 minute left. They just need to ride it out. Ride it out and reset at the quarter time.
Hustle looking to condense that space in around the goal. looking to get the best shot they can. And right around the corner, nails it inside, Julie Wise.
Judah loved the energy from the sideline, from the bench on Hustle. But great shot, Julie Wise.
You could see in the pregame warm-ups, Hustle jumping up and down, listening to music, hanging out, having fun. Forge doing more training rituals to get there on the field early. So we'll see which takes advantage here so far. Forge knocks another goal in, and 2-1, Forge on top.
Fantastic.
5 seconds left to
go.
go.
Let's see what Julie
Wise.
Wise can do.
Wise on the shot.
Oh, and Chandler with the block.
Great block from Emily Chandler. So 2-1 here at the end of the first quarter. Hustle score near the end, but Forge immediately turn around and score again, take the lead. Annie, initial thoughts after that?
What a great first half, or first quarter even. Forge, I mean, it's been pretty even, I'd actually say. I said Emily Chandler's doing a fantastic job because I think Hustle have actually had a few more shots than Forge had. Forge unlucky, as I said, with Serena Gray. She's a big player on the part of their team. She is their draw specialist. She's very nifty, great feeder.
No kidding. Well, that's actually, speaking of her, let's get Emily Chandler down here on the sideline for Forge.
Emily, conceded a late goal there. You must be disappointed as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it was expected. We had something, obviously, didn't go our way, but that's okay. 2 minutes man down. If we didn't, then that would have been, would have been unexpected. So, yeah, that's okay. 1-1, we're still in it. It's so close. So, yeah.
What do you need to do to close this game out?
I think we just need to keep playing how we are. Make sure we keep that ball moving in attack, because right now we're not really connecting too much. But, I mean, that last goal was great. So, yeah, just keep playing our game and we should be in this.
Defence is going well. How can you be more clinical in attack?
I think we've got set movements, we're just not quite doing them yet, and actually finishing our shots would be good. She's a good goalie, credit to Dylan, so yeah, but just make sure we move before we shoot.
Thank you and good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Well, you heard it there from Emily Chandler. Keep playing our game and they'll be all right. Forge, you can see after that first quarter, just some impressive shots to get them on top. 2-1 in the lead, and they've just really managed to hang on to things so far. This is the Julie Wise curler around the corner. This is the only reason Hustle are on the board. They'll be looking for more of that here in the second quarter, but this was the immediate response there from Forge. Rifled shot into the corner there, and away we'll go here for the start of the second quarter. 24 minutes left to play here in the game. And we'll start things off with Forge. Alice Ripper on the ball now. Ripper taking her time here for Forge. She'll invite the defense out to her, and they'll oblige and come out. Ripper on the double team, hands it off. Forge still far away from the goal, just 4 seconds left to go. Flips the shot over to Alice Ripper, and that one's going to bounce out. And this will be Hustle ball again. Dylan Whittington bringing this one out for Hustle. Whittington's been such a big part of this team. She was the top draft pick out of anyone. #1 draft pick in the draft for Hustle. And you can see why. She's helped her team get here so far in the tournament. Behind the net, looking for options. Can't find anything. Coming around, looking for the shot. Dumps it off instead. Loxton Barnard loses it. It's on the deck. Chandler's got it. So Chandler to pull things forward for Forge. We'll start with Ella Cohen here at the top. Away we go once again to the top. Annie, both these teams really taking their time here in the second quarter.
Absolutely. It looks like they've got some set plays involved. There's just been a bench switch and attack for the Forge.
Forge running out of
Need to
time.
execute.
Need to make something happen. And we got a shot clock violation as both teams are digging around for the ball there. So looking for that play, Annie, but not coming to fruition.
Yeah.
Seen that all quarter so far.
Absolutely. Forge just edging it at the moment, but still no goals.
Loxton Barnard loses the handle. It's around. They're rolling for it. Who can rake it up? Scooped up by Hustle and hit in the face. Wow. No foul called. And then
I would say that she almost picked that ball up into the tackle.
So let it slide. Hustle. Hustle, can they get the shot off? Looking for something. Tries to dump it in. Chandler knocks it back. Take a look at that hit. Oh, man. Right below the eye.
Or maybe they are going back. Are they going back for it? Are they just playing advantage?
Yellow on #4, Alice Ripper for Forge after that one. Forge will make a defensive switch here as well to compensate for the loss on that.
It's a minute off. Yellow card.
I must imagine it hurts to get hit in the face like that a lot, especially on a day like today, Annie.
Oh, it does, I tell you. But these girls are made of tough stuff.
Hustle looking to press their advantage here. Down by 1 goal. Shot on the deck. Chandler saves it, drops it, but still got the save. We got a procedure call here. Who's the yellow? Oh, it's a green card. Wow.
So they're down 5v2. Is that what's happening? No, 5v.
5v3. So green card there on Juliet Banks for Forge. And a bit of confusion all around. I think it's still
I think they're
Forge ball.
accepting what's happening is they're accepting that there may be a goal scored, so they wanted the quick turnover. There we are.
Forge
So they wanted
fighting
a
for
quick thing, but they've dropped down.
Nicely called, Annie. They're trying to go forward quickly, and they might just be stalling for time here, actually, rather. Hoping to get players back on the field. Sent over on the wing, running forward, trying to stay away from everybody else. Maybe she can drive inside for a shot instead.
Oh.
Takes it. Whittington, good save. Hustle, flipping it forward. They've got a big advantage here if they can catch the pass. They cannot. Chandler with the sweep. That's a missed opportunity for Hustle right there.
Oh, if they're calling that as advantage, I think that's a bit unfair on
So Forge
Dennis.
still hanging on to it. Forge at the top of your screen here, moving around. Got both players back on now, 5v5.
It's actually a benefit for Forge to lose the ball right now because I think it'll be called, doesn't it? There we are.
Forge.
It's going to be a card on Hustle.
So that one's going to be on.
Yep, so now that at least it's a better matchup now.
So that one's going to be on Eliza Dennis. Eliza Dennis will go off to the sin bin. And now Forge, they'll look to take advantage. Well played. They've got a full squad back on, and they'll go again. Forge now starting things off at the top. Sophia Wise goes away from it. Iona Westwood will take it now.
Iona Westwood has had a brilliant tournament. She's scored some absolute outrageous goals in the lead up to this finals match.
Westwood part of the Scotland squad and Hawks lacrosse as well. And then that pass is going to roll too far wide. Hustle will take it back. Deep pass going forward. Hustle, can they finish this one? Driving inside, looking for something is Anna Boyne. Boyne shot.
Oh,
Big save.
there she is again.
Emily Chandler not letting anything go in. Forge drops it in, one-on-one, fakes a shot, takes it, and missed.
Is that a save of off the pipe?
Off the pipe and in. All right, so hustle ball here. Take a look at that save from Emily Chandler on the opposite end of things. What a tough one, and a great catch. So 2-2. That shot from Forge did not go in. Jane Lee on it now for Hustle to restart things. 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Lee moves it around. Larissa Roth with it. Roth faking. Struggling for options. She'll juke around the defender. Roth driving inside. She's got 2 defenders to check to her. Got a pass over on the wing if she can find it. Looks for Ailes. Bex Ailes is going to roll out of play. Forge ball.
Oh, another foul. Is that right?
Wow. Got another card to come out here.
The officials are on it. They're being very tight with the push calls.
That one's on Sophia Wise. Sophia Wise, number 44, Forge on the bench in the bin. Hustle with the advantage once more. What can Hustle find here? Wise. Julie Wise with it. She's lost it. She's got it back. Wise trying to beat the defender. Jane Lee inside, looking for the shot. Bounces around. Forge should have it, and they eventually will. Chandler fighting for it. Jane Lee's got it. Lee takes it away, looking for a foul. No.
Yep, I think it has been given. No? No, there we are.
Called by the official on the far side, strangely, not by the closest official. So we'll stop the clocks here. I'm not sure why that wasn't called earlier if they're going to call that foul, Annie.
Yeah, I think they're going to go back to it. It looked like she was playing advantage for it.
Strange that the referee on the far side had to call it. They'll look to work out that confusion here. So again, we're still tied 2-2 with under 2 minutes left to play in the second quarter of the women's final. And this has been a final in every sense of the way, Annie. Just the limited goals. But man, I mean, intense pressure all around from both teams.
Absolutely, they're both throwing everything at it. But as I said, the goalkeepers on both sides, Whittington and Chandler, making it very hard for the attacking units.
We're waiting to get the officials to change a couple things on the score clock.
Yep.
They will.
So there's two Forgers in the bin.
Finally went back for that foul. That shot sent inside and it's taken into the back of the net. Great finish there.
Hustle take the lead.
That one by Lottie Patterson. Oldest of 6 siblings. The weight of expectation doesn't matter. Finishes that shot anyway. 3-2. Hustle on top. Forge running quickly, trying to get inside. Beats the defender. Shot wide. Tipped out though, and that's going to be Forge ball. So Forge, maybe they'll try the same. This is the goal actually rather from Hustle just a moment ago. Planted firmly into the back of the net by Lottie Patterson.
That was great composure, especially with a limited angle shot there.
Not much you can do about that one if you're Emily Chandler. Shot clock resets. Forge, restart. Forge. What can they find? Looking to come around the perimeter, driving inside, on the spin. Doesn't like the shot, takes it on the turn instead. No. Think you should be passing a little more, looking for better shots than that, Annie, or do you like that attempt there?
It's difficult. They're trying to push the pace. We've got 45 seconds left. Oh, that looked like a bit of a push.
And we've got a foul. It's going to be called on
foul.
Forge. Fouls everywhere here.
I think they're getting very riled up, aren't they?
Well, just coming off that men's third place game, we did not see many fouls there. We have seen plenty in this.
I think that's still where we're trying to find that middle ground. I think this is just an opinion, perhaps. They're a bit too harsh on the women's. We like to see a bit more contact. I mean, I'm a defender, so I always feel hard done by when I think I've given a good defensive effort and you get called for a foul. But it's finding that middle ground between the men and the women. A little less aggression in the men, a little more force in the women.
Running out of time, 7 seconds left to go. What can Hustle do? Fighting forward is Loxton Barner, goes to the deck, almost tackled down, and Chandler finally gets it back. They're finally going to call the foul, I think. They'll stop the clock beforehand. They should add some time back on for this one, I think. We'll see what they decide to do here.
Nope.
They'll let it go.
Nope, but I think someone's going to start off. Forge are going to start off man down.
And that they will. So Forge will start a player down in the third quarter, but they'll let the game go to the half. So at the half, 3-2, Hustle on top by 1. Annie, that was as tight of a game as we've seen so far in the tournament, and especially today. What are your thoughts after that first half of play?
I mean, they're both up for it, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's just been played. It's essentially, I think, the team that fouls the less will be the ones who win, because they're the ones who are going to have the players on the pitch.
Well, speaking of players on the pitch, let's go down to number 2, Julie Wise for the Hustle squad.
Julie, 2 goals for you. You must be happy with your performance of that half.
Yeah, no, it's good. I think we're really just trying to grind down the 30 seconds and just make sure we're making all the right options and we get it into attack. But yeah, Dylan's made some killer saves.
What sort of pressure do you feel with that 30-second stop clock to score?
I think the pressure is you feel like you need to score really quick, especially in a game like this where it's back-to-back, it's really intense, but actually you're better off just holding it, taking your time, and then the right option eventually does come. But often, I think in this game, both teams have been shooting in the first 10, 15 seconds. Have we had a shot clock violation? I don't know.
What do you need to do to see this game out?
Just maintain composure. It's getting quite feisty, lots of checks, lots of pushing, so I think we just got to stay cool and not rise to the umpires and the other team.
Thank you, Jules. Good luck, and I'll let you join the team. Thank you.
So you heard there from Julie Wise, Hustle just need to stay cool and, well, not let those fouls affect them too much. We'll see if they can do that here in the second half, Annie. I think, do you need to play a little differently to try to cope with all the fouls that have been called so far?
It's difficult. You've got to play to the officials. If you're seeing it, that everyone's being called up both sides for pushes, so I think you've got to be a little less intense with that, and then yeah, it's difficult. As I said, as a defender, you always feel like actually you're giving equal pressure. Like most of those calls, I would say, look like good defensive manoeuvres, but you've got to play to the officials. There's been so many that have been sent off, so just stop doing it. And they're not even winning the ball back after them. So
No, they're really not. They've been struggling so far, and obviously both teams have been struggling to get a lot of goals into the back of the net. We'll see who can come out on top here in the second half, and that really is going to be the key, just who can manage to score more. That's really what we're looking for right now, Annie. Those goals have been hard to come by here today, and we're hoping for more here in the second half. Just 5 so far in this game. Really runs counter to the expectation, and I think looking for as many shots as they can get here in the second half. Try to take advantage of every possession you get, because every possession right now is priceless. All right, let's head over to an interview here on the side. We've got Coach Ravi Sitlani here on the bench for us.
Baggy, 8 cards in that half, emotions running high. Do you think you missed a shot there when they were down to 3?
Yeah, we definitely missed an opportunity, but I think, as you said, it was a bit frantic and there's a lot of cards going. Emotions are running high. It happens in finals, but yeah, I think they calmed themselves down and we're back in the game now. So,
do you think that's the big difference between the 10s and the 6s? Obviously, women get penalised for things that they wouldn't necessarily do in the 10s tournament.
I definitely think that's the difference. Yeah, it's a new game to them, and it's the speed of it, and it's reacting to things quickly. Definitely. Yeah.
And what do you need to do to close this game out and seal that victory?
Control the clock, control our tempo. We've got to just own the game a little bit and just control it when we've got the ball in our sticks. So yeah, we'll be fine.
You're extremely calm. How do you maintain that calmness in these situations?
Old age, I think it's old age. Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time, but no, you've got to remain calm. If we don't remain calm, then the players definitely won't. So yeah, we've got to be calm.
Wise words there. Thank you, Baggy, and good luck.
Thank you.
Just about ready to go here for the start of the second half. 16 minutes left to go here in the Women's Championship. 3-2. Hustle on top right now. And Annie, we talked about the goals. We talked about what both teams need to do. Stay in control. Stay out of trouble, I guess, with the officials. But who do you think is going to come out on top here in the second half?
It's difficult. I honestly think it could be either team. They're both bringing their A game. I can't call it. At the beginning, I thought it was going to be Hustle. I know Hustle are in the lead still, but as I said, Emily Chandler, she is just causing chaos for the Hustle attack. So either way, can't call it.
So after that foul at the end of the first half, there would be no draw at the start of this one. Just a player down for Forge. And they come away with it anyway. Forge to the opposite end. They've got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Can they finish it? Whittington tries to save it. Can't stop it. And a goal for Forge. We're back to a tie game. Sophia Wise on that one. Hustle trying to respond quickly. Julie Wise behind the net. She'll flip it out to the top once again. Looking for options. Right side, and then it's going to be forced out of bounds. You can see Forge. They got a lot of energy, a lot of momentum right now. Good start to the second half for them, Annie.
Absolutely. They seem to have the momentum going into this, even though the Hustle started with the penalty.
Chandler gets it into the attacking end for Forge. Alice Ripper on it. Ripper on the drive. Draws 2 defenders to her.
Liza Dennis there, nice with some simple defense that's not going to get called up.
Forge on the spin. Got the shot in the back of the net. What a finish from Anna Saunter. Casually sauntering inside and drops it in anyway.
That was excellent. Excellent composure there to finish that shot.
4-3. Forge on top right now. 6:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Hustle, moving around, dump off, shot. Another big save, or miss actually.
I think that was off the pad, or off the pad, no pads for Chandler.
Impressive start here to the second half for Forge. And Emily Chandler, a big part of that. 4-3, Forge on top. Alice Ripper again on the drive, repeating that last play, just on the opposite side. This time she'll be forced back behind the crease. Looking, options. Can she find one? Almost slips, keeps hold of it, and they'll slow the attack down. Driving inside on the flip, got it off the deck, Alice Ripper.
Forge have come out firing. Huge change in momentum.
Very impressive second half so far. 3 straight goals for Forge with no answer. And finally, Hustle respond. Goal. Good finish there from Anna Boyne. England under-23 midfielder, also plays for the University of Nottingham. Forge start us off again with Ella Cohen. Cohen faking. And Forge will reset things and go a little slower. They're out behind the crease looking for options, trying to find something in the hole. No, and it's stolen away.
Gosh, this game has really opened up. More goals in the first half.
That pass is going to be too long, though, and that will roll out of bounds. So like you said, Annie, we've seen far more goals here at the start of this half. We did not see that at the start of the game. What do you think, what changes have led to that so far?
The momentum, the pace that they're playing at, they're really both teams are pushing it. Even just that, straight into the hole. Both teams are pushing the pace. Forge marginally executing it better.
Forge, oh man, hitting the head, and they'll finally blow the whistle on that one. That's a tough hit.
Oof.
Let's have a quick look at the goals that we've seen so far here in the second half, all from Forge. This one, just a fantastic run up the field, and then faked out Dylan Whittington and knocked it in the back of the net. That one was from Sophia Wise once again. Forge doing it all around in the hole, sending it into the bottom corner as well. Back here live onto the pitch. Forge trying to attack, get inside. Looking for a shot.
Oh.
No. Deflected back out. Forge have it again.
Oh.
Off the deck and in.
Unlucky shot he had the save, but deflected in.
Oh, Dylan Whittington's not going to like that one, but you can't do much to stop that.
Forge back with a 2-goal lead.
Forge have sent a player to the opposite end, forcing Julie Wise to come back. So Hustle, what can they do here? Looking to move the ball around. Jane Lee, rather, is in the opposite end. So Hustle are down to 4, Forge down to 4 on the defensive end. Hustle moving around, looking for the shot. And a shot clock violation beforehand. That one's not going to count. Chandler looking to restart it quickly. She will after the whistle. Throws it forward, throws it long.
Iona Westwood unable to connect with that one.
Whittington will recover
Pressure's
that.
on Whittington. There we are.
Uh-oh. She's lost it. Can Whittington get back in time? No! And sent into the back of the net. Another goal for Forge. Ella Cohen, another goal for her. And then over and back, man, Hustle are just falling apart right now. 7-4, Annie. Forge dominating.
Absolutely. Momentum's all with Forge at the moment. I think Hustle definitely needs to get another goal to claw their way back into this.
Forge know they've got all the momentum, all the time in the world right now. They're looking to take advantage of anything they have. Sent to the right side. That one's going to be deflected down into the turf.
Still in. Oh.
Oh, and then scooped out. Well, they responded to Hustle's turnover in kind. Hustle now looking to move forward quickly here with Julie Wise. Wise, I think we've got a timeout called first. So timeout, both teams will go over to the bench. We'll take a look and see some of the replays here from the third quarter of action. Just an intense quarter, though, before we get there, Annie. I mean, this has just been an incredibly fast-paced quarter. We would not see this in the first half.
No, absolutely. It's been goals on goals and some great bits of skill there.
That was an impressive shot that managed to find its way through Dylan Whittington's legs. And on the opposite end, Hustle went to respond quickly, and they were able to with Anna Boyne right in the far right side of the net. And then immediately after went looking for more.
Same goal there. Just
an impressive finish. Chandler was the only time Chandler wasn't able to stop a goal here in the second half was with that play from Anna Boyne.
Absolutely. You have to go off stick midi again. There we are. Oh, this is a nice little rebound.
A great finish from that from Ella Cohen. Cohen's been really the architect of the offense here. As you can see, she knocked the ball out there from Whittington's hands. Whittington tried to get it back, couldn't quite do it. And ironic, Ella Cohen, architectural assistant, works in architecture, and architecting the offense, if you will. And we're back here live on the field. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Hustle start with possession, down by 3 goals. If they're going to come back, it needs to start now. Going behind the net to Julie Wise. Wise trying to move the team around to match her. Just too many defenders in the way. Takes the shot, no. Chandler will send us forward. And Forge go hunting for more. What can Forge do? Long pass forward. Looking to find it in the hole, no.
Hustle is starting to put a bit more pressure on defense rather than sitting back as much.
Saunter, though, directing things around behind the net, running out of time. What can Forge do here as the clock runs low? Need to get a shot off soon. Passes it over. Anna Saunter. Low shot. Oh!
That's going to be a red card again.
Right in the head. Wow.
Although I think, I'm just trying to remember, Six's rules are that actually if it hits below the knee, then it's not necessarily a red card.
Well, regardless of the penalty that happens, hopefully Anna Boyne's all right.
Yeah.
She'll come off the field. Take a look at this. Moving it around. Had to take a shot at the end of the shot clock, and then, ow.
The problem is that it did hit her, but she fell to the ground, so I wonder if there's any mitigating factor in the card level.
That's certainly what they're discussing right now.
If she hadn't had fallen, it would have been a yellow, I think. Because she did, it could potentially be a red, but what do they go for? Be interesting to see.
They go for the shot below the knee. And I think they're not going to have a card come out of that.
That's
All
not
right.
a card. Fantastic.
Well done, Annie. So Forge will keep possession of the ball here. It looks like Anna Boyne's all right as well.
That's good. That's the main thing, player safety always.
So they'll actually get it to the correct team now. Hustle will have it with Dylan Whittington to start things off. So minute 40 left here in the third quarter. Hustle still down by 3. 4-7 is the score. Looking for options. Trying to get in the hole once again. Spins around, makes the defender leave, and gets it in the back of the net. I think Chandler just missed it.
Is this the momentum shift?
If it is, you can feel it on the field right now after that foul on the last play. Going there from Laura Beeman. And Hustle right back into things. 7-5, minute 15 to go in the third. Forge. Drive. And then force back. Still have plenty of time, but they lose it. It's going to roll out. Take a look at this goal here. Beeman moved it around and then faked the little pass, shimmy, dumps it in the back of the net.
Nice little re-dodge there, creating the space and then going back into it.
Hustle on the attack. 20 seconds left to go on the shot clock here. Just about 40 seconds left to go in the quarter. And that shot is going to be deflected out and behind. Still going to be Hustle ball there after that from Jane Lee. 30 seconds to go. Lee's got it in. Should be some time left for Forge if they can force a potentially a turnover or a quick shot. But Hustle can tend to slow things down. Try to cut it down to 1.
Make a huge difference going into the one goal game if they can get into the last quarter.
Did it there with Araminta Loxton Barnard, 7-6. It's a 1-goal game right now. Forge, can they get one more shot away? 10 seconds left to go. Ripper on the turf. Loses her footing, and it's stolen away, and then we've got a foul called. And there's a yellow card to come for Hustle. That's going to be on Araminta Loxton Barnard, number 69, coming off the field. That's the goal you can see right there. Impressive finish from Loxton Barnard. And that's the end of the third quarter. So Loxton Barnard will start the fourth on the bench, 7-6, 1-goal lead for Forge. Annie, what did you see?
It started off all Forge. I think they got a three-goal streak. And do you know what? Hustle have literally just hustled their way back into it. They have just gone 1 goal at a time, dampened the momentum of Forge, and it's a 1-goal game, and anything can happen.
Well, let's head over to the side of the pitch now. Serena Grace here from Forge on the call.
Serena, game's in the balance. How do you see this one going?
Yeah, I think it's always going to be a really tough game, but I think we have it. I think we're just going to work as a team, work together, and yeah, hopefully come out with a win.
Red card for yourself. How are you feeling about it?
Oh, honestly, don't. I'm so gutted. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's just.
It's all right. It happens. It happens. What do you think Forge needs to do to see this one out?
Win it for us. No, I think they are going to dig deep. Obviously, there have been a few calls. So I think we just need to, compose ourselves and work as a team and, yeah, hopefully come out with a win.
Wise words there. So I'll let you get back to the squad, but good luck and I hope you can do it.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Well done. That was really good.
Well, you could see Annie talking about composure there with Serena Grace on the side after that early red card. A really tough way to go, but it looks like she's responded well to it and is hoping to be a big part of the team here as they try to close things out. What would you do on the field for Forge now to maintain that composure? What do you do here?
Control the tempo. Control the tempo. Take their time. Take the full 30 seconds where possible. Hustle are going to probably start pushing out a little bit harder now.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the player up opportunity right now, so it's just making sure that every attacking possession they get a point out of it.
So what can Forge do? They'll move it around and look for space. They've got the whole team spaced out well here, looking for an option. Then they're back in a deep shot into the bottom of the net.
Iona Westwood. Those are the shots she's been doing all weekend.
Iona Westwood, beautiful shot on that. The Duke of Westwood, I've heard her called. Moving it around the top, Hustle trying to get things back into shape. They're down by 2 goals now, early in the fourth. Under pressure here is Larissa Roth in the backfield. Roth looking to move it around and get it back into the middle. Dump off, looking for the shot, wide. And that'll be Forge ball, turnover. Emily Chandler sends it back in, and Alice Ripper will start things off using her famed stick named Paul today. Bit of a strange one. Never seen people name their sticks before. Have you, Annie?
No.
Nothing wrong with that.
But it doesn't surprise me. Oh, same again.
Wow. Iona Westwood nails another one, a copycat of the last play. And then a steal here. There's an injury on the bench there, but Forge going away again. Can they score? No. Sent over the top of the bar. Good defense there from Whittington. Wow. On the bench there is Sophia Wise getting some treatment for Forge, number 44. So 9-6, and Annie, you can feel it. All that composure and energy, it's going Forge's way right now.
Absolutely. Is it the same as how they came out in the third quarter? They've just got to ride it out now.
Check out these goals. Westwood swept it into the corner, and then she did the same thing right after. Just exactly the same spot, too. Just drilled it in there. And back we go onto the field. Hustle trying to respond. Julie Wise losing it under a double team here. And then we've got a shot clock violation for Hustle. Just moved it around too much. Couldn't find a shot. And they're just collapsing under the pressure right now.
I think they're going to get the ball back, though, with advantage.
So we are going to have a foul to be called.
Is that a red?
Ella Cohen will go to the bench. I couldn't see what color it was. What was the card? Well, Cohen will go to the bin. And Hustle will have the one-player advantage right now. 5-4 on the field. Julie Wise with it. Wise looking to juke around the defender. Won't do it. Back to Laura Beeman. Dennis. Beeman inside. Lost. Stolen away. Forge on the run. Can they score? A player down. Under the double team deep in the backfield. Trying to get out quickly now. Saunter. Saunter under heavy pressure. Splits two. Can't she beat more? She'll slow it down. Back to Ripper.
Unable to hold onto the ball, but Iona Westwood. She can score from anywhere.
Back to a 5v5 now, too, after that green card. Straight back onto the field is Cohen. Cohen for the shot. No. I think it's going to be tipped out, and that should be Forge ball.
Is there another card? Oh, off.
We're going to push
off
instead.
Ball challenge.
Wow.
Or was that a previous foul?
Looks like it was an off-ball challenge, rather, on Eliza Dennis. Yeah. So we're going to have two players on the bench now.
5v3.
You can see them both in the sin bin. Don't look too pleased about it.
Post. Oh. Whittington spotted her.
Whittington, I think, will try to slow it down. The problem is, if you slow it down, you're playing into Forge's hands. You need goals, but you've only got 3 outfield players right now. Wise driving forward, only got 2 options with her or a shot. Wise will drive and be forced out behind the goal. Flips it off. Can Hustle do anything with it right now? They're just running out of space and room everywhere. Anna Boyne trying to get something in. Passes it, and a great save there.
I think it was off the pipe, off the near post.
Great save by the post, what I meant. Laura Beeman, Julie Wise, Anna Boyne, the only ones here attacking for Hustle right now. 3:44 left to go. Hustle need to make something happen right now. They've got a player back onto the field, so now they're just down to 4 players. Boyne, can she find that pass? Now they're back to a full squad. Boyne running out of time, has to get the shot off. Can she do it? Dennis shot, saved. I had all that energy. I was waiting for the shot to come, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen until late, and then there's just an easy save by Emily Chandler. She shut it all down. At the middle of the field now. Both teams fighting for it. Forge, have it, dumped off, looking to go inside. Force back. Can't get a shot off easily here. Can they, Forge? There it is.
There it is. Oh, no.
You're going to call it back?
I think they're going to give the ball back to Forge for a foul. Yep.
Wow.
Foul called, so it's goal Forge and also possession again.
That
Forge
is a
are flying
backbreaker.
away with this. Oh.
Well said.
Down to the last.
Well said, Annie. I totally agree. They've started. You can feel it right now. That was a big momentum shift.
Yep.
A goal and possession and a player
Westwood,
down.
Not third time lucky for her.
2 out of 3 is pretty good,
2
I'd
out
say.
of 3 is not bad at all. I think Whittington's kind of getting the idea of what happens when Iona Western does a wind-up from the top.
And then another Hustle
Yeah.
turnover. Really struggling right now. Our
You can see
Hustle.
heads are down on the Hustle team.
Not much left you can do, is there, Annie? 2 minutes 10 left to go. You can see Forge and their staff, they're excited. They know they're just moments away from winning this.
pumped.
Yeah.
Winding the time down. Good ball movement. Oh, great save.
Very good save from Dylan Whittington there, but it doesn't matter. Forge do get it back, but then we've actually got a push to be
and
called.
Cohen's off. Is that right? Yep.
It'll still be Hustle ball here. Minute 30 left to go. Hustle, what can they do? Down by
They need
4.
to start pushing the tempo here.
Trying to roll it to the opposite end, and another steal.
Yeah.
Forge ball.
Once again, another little knockdown by Chandler. Emily Chandler there.
Chandler now is just going to start bleeding out the clock. Forge know they've got this one in the bag, which is just about 70 seconds left to go. From behind, knocked down. It's on the deck. Can Forge recover it? No.
Julie
Claudia-
Wise with a pickup.
Stolen away by Claudia Button there.
They're not giving up, are they, Hustle?
No. 60 seconds to go. Can Hustle try to get anything close? Looking for the shot. Can't find it. Boyne takes it. Easy. Well, it's an impressive performance from both teams. Hustle had a good grip on the game early in that first half, but Forge, once they locked back in, just really took things over.
Absolutely. They came out the blocks firing in the last quarter, and it's those quick goals at the beginning, and now they're just riding out the time. 25 seconds to go.
Forge will have to take one final shot or just suffer the shot clock violation, whichever they prefer. But regardless, just about 20 seconds left to go, and Forge are going to walk out of here as winners. Shot clock violation, Hustle ball, clock's still rolling. But this is going to be an impressive victory here for Forge, and they'll finish as the women's champions in the fly this year. Wise trying to get a finishing shot in there. No, and a good save again from Emily Chandler. She'll juke out the attacker, and that's how this game will end. Forge win 10-6 in the women's championships here at the Fly. Wow. And an impressive game, impressive performance. What a win for Forge. What a great way to end here.
Absolutely. They deserved that, the way that they came out, especially with the adversity in the first quarter of Serena Grace, one of their star players in the previous rounds, being sent off. They fought back, and what a great just teamwork.
No kidding.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You can see it right there. That's a team. That's a confident team and a very proud team after this result today. I think that early red card from Serena Grace could have changed things dramatically for the negative, and it sort of seemed to for a couple of minutes, but they quickly responded, Annie, and just dominated from there on out.
Absolutely.
And if you're Hustle, I mean, look, it's a tournament loss.